Don't do bad things on the internet, kids.
Yeah.
So today we have George Dickel 8-year bourbon. And as you can see,
We've enjoyed it.
yeah.
It is fantastic.
That is really dark. Just
It is.
chilling there. So George Dickel, new 8-year bourbon.
Yeah, Nicole Austin, their master distiller, is the reason that we have George Dickel Bottled and Bond, which Kyle and I absolutely adore.
Yep.
It is fantastic. They've had 3 releases. There was a 13-year, an 11-year, and now another 13-year. All 3 are completely amazing in totally different ways.
And this new 8-year, spoiler alert, is fantastic.
Right.
I wonder how much she had to do with also the new 15-year single barrel store picks coming out.
Hopefully enough.
Because those are also amazing.
We would love to get one.
So, full disclosure, I do not get the George Dickel Flintstone vitamin that people get.
Never have.
Aaron calls it Centrum vitamins. Probably just whatever you grew up on. But Aaron and a couple other people that have tasted this say they do not get that on here.
And this is going to be one of their regular offerings now.
I'm so excited about that.
It is not a limited release or anything like that. This is going to be a regular on the shelf right next to the 8 and the 12. Not year, but they're
Number 8,
number 12.
Which the number 12 is fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, super good. I think we should get in here and check this out.
let's-
It's delicious. Cheers, sir. Hey,
It's so good, though.
sir. It sounds like angels because it's made of angels.
Here, let's get a nice one by the microphone for them.
It was like an E flat. Don't come at me for the comments. Like,
Brown sugar, molasses, barrel char, a little bit of that 8-year showing through.
so this
Cinnamon, vanilla.
This
caramel.
smells like that first day on vacation where you get to sleep in till like 9 a.m., 10 a.m.
Right.
That's what this smells like. You know how that feels? That's what this smells
You're
like.
just like, just a sigh of relief. You're
Right,
just-
like nobody comes in and wakes you up. You wake up naturally,
Right.
which is the most beautiful thing in the world.
More of that brown sugar, molasses, a little bit of barrel char in there. Sweet oak, not tanniny dry at all. I don't want to say it's oily, but it's mouth coating.
I'd say it's a little
Like,
oily.
like I'm not chewing on it, but it's
And it is 90 proof.
that's got a lot of flavor for 90 proof.
It's got a ton of flavor for 90
I was thinking in my head, like I was like, shit, what was the proof on this? And I was like, it's got to be around 100 proof, but
90. Yeah, there's almost like some sweet tobacco
yeah,
in there. It's not real strong, but it's the tobacco isn't very strong, but the flavors on that are just
there's a lot of flavor.
fantastic. It's
Lot of
packing
flavor.
a punch, and at $35 to $40,
For an 8-year age stated bourbon.
right around here, it's like $38 with tax.
Yeah.
Buy all day long.
I will say this does have a different flavor profile from the standard George Dickel.
Sure.
But also like the bottled and bond. Mm-hmm. Like, because obviously those are 100 proof. Like,
Right.
it's a very different flavor profile from.
If you blinded me with the 8-year bourbon and one of the bottled and bonds, I'd be hard pressed to tell you they were from the same distillery.
Yeah.
That's how different it
is. I think they were really. I'm sure there was some sort of marketing involved when they called it a bourbon, but at the same time, like it is much more bourbon-like than a Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee bourbon, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't have that Tennessee aspect to it. Like
It's fantastic.
yeah,
This has, from the first glass, become a must-have, regular, on my shelf at all times bottle. Yeah.
so
no, like
Nicole
this,
Austin, you have absolutely knocked this out of the park.
Yeah. Yeah,
oh.
absolutely. You Babe Ruthed this thing
Yeah,
all day long.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is 100% an on my shelf at all times.
It's going to be a staple. This really reminds me of the Old Forester 100 proof.
Yeah, all day long.
Like, it's not expensive. It's got great flavor. It's got a lot of flavor.
Fantastic.
It doesn't have that similar fruity profile
Right.
of, it's more savory sweet than fruity.
Right.
But at the same time, like, it's just that 90 proof, 100 proof goodness, shelf staple. I really hope this is not hard to find where you are.
It's a flavor bomb.
Yeah.
It just hit the market not that long ago. It is, like we said, going to be one of their standard offerings, just like the 8 and 12.
Yep.
So hopefully, if it's not where you are, it will be soon. They are, from my understandings, pumping this out, barreling it, bottling it, shipping it. Hashtag shipping in the comments, please. That to as many places as will buy it.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, Nicole Austin, George Dickel. I'm sure there's a master taster that's definitely involved in this, and all of you have absolutely knocked this out of the park. 100% would buy.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, if you're ever in Tullahoma, Tennessee, swing by the George Dickel Distillery. It is a super cool tour.
Yep.
Really very small town feel.
Very down to earth.
Right. Everybody there super chill, very cool.
It's not corporatized like the next town over.
Right. You get to taste most of their offerings at the tasting at the end of the tour. It's really cool. A lot of the stuff they use is super old, like very antique. You know, like if it works, why? You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, kind of thing.
Right.
Which is really awesome. For such a small distillery, they pump out a ton of product.
Yeah, they really do.
They do a huge amount of sourcing.
And they have a lot of well-aged product as well.
No, their 15-year,
It's unreal.
whether it's a pick or just an off-the-shelf stuff, is crazy good.
It's unreal.
There was a store pick from a store, not from Elixir. You know, shout out to Rock.
Shocker.
It was over 15 years. He said it was like 16 and a half year. That at barrel proof was 96 proof.
Yeah.
And it is
Killer.
mind-bendingly good.
Looking at other people and other picks and everything, I have yet to hear anything bad about those 15-year store picks.
Oh, they're crazy. Like, it's insane.
It's delicious.
I don't know anyone, unless you're just adamantly against Dickel, which
Right.
I don't understand.
It is a very polarizing distillery.
Right, you either love it or hate it. Like, there's no in between.
But like some people have said, like I feel like the people that hate it, I feel like there's a percentage of those people that if you blinded them, they would have no clue.
Absolutely.
That being said, there are some people that will instantly, even blind, they'll pick out that Flintstone vitamin E note and they'll know right away.
Yeah.
I get that. I do. But yeah. So anyway, check out George Dickel.
Absolutely worth picking up a bottle at $35-40. It's hard to beat for twice the price. I think.
So be sure to check them out. Be sure to check out Patreon. Got some barrel picks coming in, T-shirts for you guys, glassware, all kinds of stuff. Blind samples every month if you're at one of the higher tiers.
Right.
And
bourbonblind.com for all your glassware needs.
Yes. Bourbon Blind Nation on Facebook.
Right.
That is Bourbon Blind Nation, not Bourbon Nation. Two different things.
Right. Bourbon Blind on TikTok.
Yep.
We're having a little bit of fun. Had a little bit of a slack off on there, just like we did on here. A lot of work, travel, and vacations and things like that.
COVID things.
Right. But getting everything back up and running, and we are here to entertain you guys.
How did I know you were going to say that? So anyway, absolutely love you guys. If you made it this far in the video, bravo to you.
Cheers.
You should probably get a life other than watching us idiots, but we appreciate it.
But also share it with your friends so they can watch us.
Right, and laugh at us for being idiots.
Right, and then you can be like, haha, idiots.
So, absolutely love you guys, like I said, and until Friday, noon central next week, cheers and drink blind.
Drink Dickel.